Hello and welcome back once again to my video diary series, State of Euphorbia. My name once again is Angelo, and it's been a minute since I've checked in with everyone here. I wanted to give a quick update before I headed off to work to let you know what's going on with me, and also an update with the oligodendroglioma that is alive in my head, and also the National Brain Tumor Society walk here in Portland that's going on August 1st. So we've got some news pertaining to that. Before I get any of that started, I want to give a huge shout out to the many volunteers, participants, and contributors to the National Brain Tumor Society, from keeping it going on a very systemic level all the way down to people who have offered emotional and otherwise support to the cause, just bringing about general awareness to the fact that nearly 700,000 people live in America today with brain tumors. So thank you all for being a part of this and associating yourself with such a great cause as the not-for-profit National Brain Tumor Association. And if you'd like to learn more about the National Brain Tumor Association, you can go to their website, which is braintumor.org. And I want to tell you a little bit more about my personal battle and how the time's running out for us to raise our goal for the August 1st walk. Right now, my Team Brew Public, it has a lot of great folks, friends, family, people in the craft beer community, just general supporters on board. So very thankful for that. I also was recently invited to sit in on the Portland board for the NBTS. I think that they were impressed with the fact that myself and my team had raised so far the most money this year, despite a late jump on getting things going. And much of that can be accredited to the people who have so generously given, in addition to my own enthusiasm and the enthusiasm of those around me. So thank you all. Most recently, I want to thank my good friend Brian Koch, who is bartender at the Commons Brewery in Portland, Oregon. Brian so generously made a point to donate all of his tip money from this past Thursday towards the National Brain Tumor Society, and this was all done because of someone who had touched the life of Brian himself, who had been afflicted and had died from a brain tumor. So, brain tumors are not just one of those things that affect us personally. They're one of those things that we're connected to because, people know someone, people are affiliated with someone who has suffered a brain tumor. So I wanted to bring that up and give a shout out to Brian and to his family and friends back in the great state of Pennsylvania. So Brian, let's see here. I'm going to pull this up here. Brian has given on behalf of his dear friend who passed away not too long ago, and his friend Jeff Gockley. And on behalf of the Gockley family, Jeff made a point this past Thursday to raise some funds, and there was some very special donations in the tips. So some people were throwing 20s in there, some people were throwing more, friends like Ryan Hargrave and Jennifer Ann Tierney, who have always been huge friends and supporters of the whole craft beer community, and myself as a friend. Matt Kuntz, big thanks to you for your donation. So, though some people's names may not always get mentioned, there's always people that are out there every day advocating for the cause of brain tumor awareness and in seek of a cure. So, generous donations and a big FU to brain cancer and brain tumors is what one of the messages read. So, thank you very much. A few other things from the Participation Center of the National Brain Tumor Association. Personally, I've been able to raise 86% of my personal goal, which is $10,000. Now, the National Brain Tumor Society has asked that people step it up from $500 recently to $1,000 in funds. We have just under 7 days left to make this happen, and I received an email just recently informing me that the National Brain Tumor Walk in Portland will be closing on, the registration for it will be closing on July 30th, so that's approaching us quickly. That's actually before then. But it's never too late to join. So register today and take part in the $1,000 Club Challenge. Every participant who raises $1,000 by July 30th will be entered to win a mini tablet as well as many other exciting incentives. So I think the greatest incentive of all is to know that you are standing beside those of us who really are fighting each day to overcome brain tumors. I look at myself and my conditions, and I realize there are people that have it a lot worse. There's people that out there in life who have it a lot better than you, but you're always going to find yourself somewhere in the middle, and I'm grateful for each day. So thank you for the National Brain Tumor Society for giving me a purpose and a hope and a focus, because without it, I would probably be doing something else, obviously, but this is something that I feel is very important and gives me great gratitude in giving back in a realm which so many of my friends and family have given to me personally on. So let's do this together. If you've given, if you'd like to give again, please continue to give, because we really can use your help. I put the link on the page so many times, I've actually memorized it. It's the Google short link, but if you go to braintumor.org, you can find it. You can also volunteer at braintumorwalk.org/Portland. We definitely can use volunteers to help out for the day of the event. The schedule for this event on August 1st, which is a Saturday, is at 8 o'clock in the morning. The registration opens, so they will be able to get people in, at the last minute, but we're tallying everything up beforehand, hopefully to get an idea of where we sit with all of this so that we're staffed properly. At 8:30, the whole program and activities begin. The walk kicks off, people head off. It's not just a walk. Some people want to run, some people want to bike, some people want to just, have a good time in any capacity that they can, make a team day out of it. And then at noon is the awards and closing ceremonies. So that's when people are recognized for some of the things that they have accomplished at this year's walk. And it's not just the people that are recognized by name, but in our hearts, the people that are remembered and the people that are loved for all the work and all of the struggles that they have been through in order to try to overcome brain tumors of all sorts. So I feel grateful in that behalf, and I would be more than grateful if you could help me reach my $10,000 goal. I also want to thank all of the people on my team. so many awesome teammates who stepped up big when I needed a friend and I needed a colleague, and uh, to be a part of the National Brain Tumor Association. So thank you all. Really, 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 really thankful for all of this. So that's about it. Like I said, I'm going to leave the link on this page so you can see some of my top donors. Uh, Bailey's Tap Room and Gigantic Brewing together have combined to donate over $660 towards the cause. Gigantic donated a keg, and also Bailey's Tap Room has provided not only an initial donation but also hosted the event with Gigantic for the firkin tapping of their solid summer hoppy ale. Big thanks to Alan Sprints and Hair of the Dog Brewing, Rogue Ales and Spirits, Miletus Beverage, Alex Ganoom and Upright Brewing Company, Brian Koch, obviously, as I mentioned, Preston and the Holiday Ale Festival, Sean Campbell's family on behalf of his late father and our friend Michael Campbell. Myself, I've thrown in a pretty good chunk for me, even though I don't have a lot of dough. I figured, let's just give it back. Let's pay it forward. I could just keep the money for myself, but a lot of people, have that same sentiment where I don't have 10, 20 bucks. But you think about all the money you blow and how it adds up. This is something that really makes an impact exponentially. So in any capacity, thank you very much to everyone who has donated. And I am going to leave the link up for my personal page. I hope that you can help me obtain my goal of $10,000, because I want to blow it out of the water this year and show people in the future what we can do if people stand up to brain tumors and we fight like there's no tomorrow. Because for some of us, there may not be. So we treasure each day, and we have a great moment. If you're gonna come down to the walk on August 1st, I recommend that you get there a little bit early. There is some on-street metered parking available in downtown. It's $1.60 an hour. There's also some smart park garages, which you probably take advantage of if you're driving. That's a good call. And there's one closest to Pioneer Courthouse Square, located at 818 Southwest 4th Avenue at Yamhill, and one other one over at 620 Southwest 3rd Ave off Alder there, close to the Morrison Bridge on the other side in downtown. Also recommended you probably take public transit to get there, because that would be awesome. Sean Campbell from the Beer Mongers, he recommends that we probably do an after party over at the Beer Mongers, where we may have some beer specials and things along those lines. So looking forward to seeing my family, the Ieso family, my cousins, my brother, my sister-in-law, my niece, nephew. I'm also looking forward to seeing some great friends, such as, the Haynes family from Vertigo Brewing, like I mentioned, Alex and Sheila from Upright Brewing, and everybody, just friends and people alike that I'm really happy to see. So I've got to head off to work here in just a moment, so I'm going to wrap this up like a Christmas gift. Thanks for sitting in and listening. Please give to the National Brain Tumor Society. I hope next year, with the help of some community members and staff, that we can maybe get like a brew festival together, so we can raise more money than we did this year. I think we had, for starters, getting a late jump in late May Team Republic did excellent. We're still leading the charge right now with less than a week to go, but I'm never satisfied. I always want more on behalf of such a noble cause. So if you haven't donated yet, please give to the National Brain Tumor Society. And if you don't mind, if you're a friend of mine, make sure to give to Team Republic to show that, Angelo, Ieso, and my family and crew, we support and stand up to, and we're aware of brain tumors, and we're all going for a cure. All right. As far as myself personally, a quick wrap. The oligodendroglioma that I have going on inside my head, I had an MRI for it yesterday, and I should be in touch with an oncologist here soon once I make an appointment and get an idea of the if there's any changes in size or um, whatnot to my oligodendroglioma. So far, so good, but we'll have to see where we go with all that. Keep me in your thoughts. I'll keep you in mind. Keep me in your prayers. I'll keep you in mind. Much love and gratitude for all that everyone has done on behalf of my condition and just showing me love in general. I love you all and hope to talk to you soon. All right, y'all. Peace.